Hi guys, this is a quick walkthrough of Camtasia Studio version 8. Fabulous screencasting and full-featured video editing software that's suitable for making interactive classroom tutorials and all kinds of other fun stuff to help your teaching. We're looking at version 8, which was just released on June 19th. The best place to start is at TechSmith.com. TechSmith is the company that owns Camtasia and Snagit and Jing and several other great software programs you may have already heard of. So if you get to techsmith.com, you'll find the Camtasia Studio page. And I want to talk to you about pricing. It's not cheap. It costs about $300 for the Camtasia software. But if you look down at the TechSmith page at the bottom, they do have education pricing, and you can get Camtasia Studio for $179 through their educator pricing. So that makes it almost affordable. Okay, so the best place to start is here in version 8 in TechSmith. They have a whole bunch of tutorials. A lot of video tutorials. I thought they were pretty straightforward and clear, and it was helpful. I wish there would have been more tutorials. Ironically, the thing I found most helpful was up here in Camtasia Studio Help Guides, which are written. There were two in particular I thought were really helpful. First, this one, engage your viewers, create custom video with Camtasia Studio and Snagit. This document is about a 40-page PDF that had a lot of useful information about how to do specific things in Camtasia Studio that perhaps were more advanced, but I felt like you really couldn't make a decent video without knowing what was in this PDF. The other one I really liked was this Create Engaging Screencasts PDF, which was only about 6 pages, and this gave just a lot of tips and common sense information for how to make good videos. Great review. So if you're making a screencast, once you've seen or made your first recording, you can go ahead and click stop on the recording, and then it will ask you if you want to save, and it'll bring you here to this screen, which is the console for Camtasia 8, and you can see here the first part of my recording is uploaded here as a clip in the clip bin, and then if you look down here you can see at track 1 that first clip is placed here on track 1. And now I'm recording the next track, which I can either put next to track 1 or up here on track 2. But I wanted to show you some of the features here. First of all, one of the new features that's considered a major breakthrough is that in Camtasia 8 you have unlimited tracks. You can layer your videos as much as you like, so I can put my screencast here, an audio track here, a second audio track, some special effects on 4. You can layer it just as much as you like, and you're not limited by how many tracks you can have. So back up here, here's my clip, and across here are tabs that take you to different places. Library is where you keep all your different clips, and also they have preloaded themes like you have in PowerPoint. So it's already, whoops, that's music. Well, you also have preloaded music, but anyway, here it's like coordinated themes just like you have in PowerPoint, so you don't have to worry, they're already pre-coordinated for you. Callouts, these are really cool. You can put arrows of all different kinds and shapes. These shapes are sketch motion shapes, which are really cool. They just draw on the screen. I love those. Like you can make it look like you're drawing an arrow on the screen. And then down here, these special ones. This one's blur. You can blur something out, like if you're showing a screen that has your email on it or something and you don't want that on a YouTube video, you just blur it out with this. This is a spotlight. I love this one. I always wondered how people did that, where you can just make one thing lit up and then all the rest kind of dark in the back. And then some other standard ones like highlighter and text. Transparent hotspot. Hotspots are cool. You can make hotspots in here to link to other information. So just some really cool things in the callouts. Zoom and pan. Audio, you can adjust audio a lot of different ways. I like the fade in and fade out feature. I have a tendency on these to talk a little quietly. You can go in and adjust the volume. You can like just go down to the little green line here and pull it up when you get a double cursor, or you can do it on these buttons here. Transitions, this is a lot like in PowerPoint too. You can do all different kinds of transitions, lengthen them, shorten them, put them in different places. And just across here, just different things that you can do. Captions, there's been a little bit of a complaint online that when you put the captions on the videos, they're not ADA compliant because they go right over the screen and obscure some things on the screen. I found this to be the case when I tried to put a caption on one of my earlier videos, and it did. It went right across the screen. So I think they'll fix that, but right now it isn't ADA compliant. So, and then quizzing. This is another really great feature, but there's also been a little bit of controversy around this. With quizzing, you can put questions in anywhere. They can be multiple choice. They can be true, false. And they even have a cool feature where they'll email you the results when a student accesses your quiz and takes it. The negative feedback was because the previous version, Camtasia 7, allowed you to give feedback to the questions. In other words, if the student said it was true, you could say, no, it's false, you're so dumb. Of course, we would never say that, but you get the point. You could give feedback on why the answer was incorrect, or you could give some praise for giving the correct answer. So again, it seems like the folks at Camtasia are listening to feedback. I hope that they are making adjustments to things like that. So a couple other quick things up here. This is like your preview pane. You work right on the screen, draw right on the screen when you make different effects. This is also where you preview. Like if I want to listen to my first part of this recording, I'll click on play, and then down here you'll see the, oh, I forget what they call this little thing, but it's the little arrow that moves along and shows you exactly where you are, and then there's the time here, so you can see as it goes along. And this is the first track, so I'll just show you how that goes. So it'll start playing. Hi guys, this is a quick walkthrough of Camtasia Studio version 8. Okay, so you can stop that at any time. And then the cool things that you can do here, you can cut, of course, cut the whole thing out. This thing's called split. Like I can make a split right here. I'm not going to do it right now because I don't want to mess up what I've already done. But if I click on split, it'll make a split right here, and I can delete just what's to the left of the, or to the right of the split. So that's a pretty cool thing. And then also, if you want to change certain areas, you can widen this little cursor. Let's see if I can grab it and figure it out, to show the exact area where you want something to start and end. That's pretty cool. Lots of cool little features there. Up here, this is the size of your video. You can change your size. Once you've picked your size, you can change it. The only caution I came across is that if you do use the quizzing feature, first of all, you have to make your video a minimum of 640 by 480, and you can't change the size once you put the quizzing feature in. So I haven't tried that out to see if that's actually the case, but somebody did put that warning up there. One of the other benefits of Camtasia 8 that I came across that people think is really great is that Camtasia 8 is 30 frames per second instead of Camtasia 7's 15 frames per second. So that is a significant gain and makes the video a lot more smooth viewing and really a lot more professional. So there's that. So for the size, and then up here, this is where I had the most trouble with the record the screen is pretty straightforward. Importing media gave me some problems, and producing and sharing is something I'm still working on really hard. Importing the media, the problems that I had were mostly about finding where things were or where they were residing once I created them. I couldn't find them on my computer. They were given different names. I just don't understand the process of how things are stored and organized, so that's something I'm going to have to work on a little bit more. Producing and sharing, I had a lot of problems trying to store things to screencast.com. Screencast.com is the free video hosting that TechSmith gives, which gives you 2 megabytes, I believe, of free storage. but every time I tried to save something there, it told me that I had something out of date and I needed to update it, and it wouldn't store it to screencast.com. So that's a glitch I need to work on for a while too, but I haven't figured out quite yet how. What I really found worked for me is I shared it to YouTube. I made those public. That was kind of weird. I'd never made a YouTube video before, and I made my little introduction and tested it and put it up there, and then I successfully launched that, and I went off to do some other things, and I came back and 4 people had viewed it. So I thought that was kind of strange and interesting, but it was easier to share to YouTube and just to make it public so I could share it with you guys. So that's what I decided to do, and that's probably what I'll do with this screencast as well. So we'll see if maybe I'm going to get a whole bunch of views. I don't know, that would be silly. Okay, record the screen is really easy. You just click record the screen and you get this little feature down here. First it counts down, it gives you a 3, 2, 1, which I really like, and then it shows you the audio, and you can pause if you need a break or to collect your thoughts or whatever, and right here when you're ready to stop it, which I'm just about ready to do, you just click stop, and then it will load your clip up here, and you can just put it down in the track, and you're off. So that's, I think, all I have to say about this, except that I thought that it was pretty user-friendly. I'm not very technically adept, and I think I was able to put some things together that I felt pretty proud of. So I hope you enjoy trying out Camtasia, and that you make a lot of successful projects with it that you'll share with me. All right, so I'll see you guys on the discussion board. Bye now.